Twitch.tv/search trigger. Post. Done. Now we gotta do Instagram. That's probably about all I'm doing. Instagram. Switch here. To take a picture of my mug. This is coffee. Dark Souls 2. Yeah. Set up a little higher. Twitch.tv/search trigger. Done. Live. With more Dark Souls. Dose. Hit OK. Hit share. Wait for that to post. This is our pre. I don't want to say pre-gaming. This is our preemptive ritual. This new audio mixer's throwing me off a little. It's not terrible. It's just throwing me off a little bit. Wait for that, and then we will send it to my story. Share that. Cool. I'm gonna put my phone back on charge. We're gonna take a sip of black coffee. I do need to get a way to get this microphone closer to my face. Oh, would help. There we go. What were we doing last time? We got, like, somewhere. I mean, we're level 93. We're not really worrying about over-leveling, so to speak. Where is this? Oh, right. We were in... Oh... Okay. Damn it. Okay. I can't even get back to the stupid frog. It's also very possible that they don't actually have to do anything here. So... Go back to Majula. Let's see. Let's go fix my shit.
I knew you.
So, oh, I don't really want a red iron tonight. I don't need it. Can I even use it? Yeah, probably, but I don't want to. Windy lightning defense. That's fascinating.
I'll be around if you...
Yeah. I make it back. Go to, not Shrine of Amana, but Hospastille, Stradesdell. Door blade.
Very prepare to peer.
Yeah, don't need the Dragon Rider Twin Blade. I want Spotted Whip. Don't need his bow, I don't need his shield. We don't need it. We don't need it.
Feeble cat, do you really think you can...
No, I don't. Alright, let's see. Like, eventually I'll need poison throwing knives. Today is not that day. Let's see how far we can get. You know what I should do? We're gonna infuse. I'll do some infusing. Let's go visit Macduff. Macduff.
Out flame.
Okay, you cannot make a bleed or poison bow. Hell yeah, we're gonna do that. That gives it, like, no problems. I can enchant the spear. Elemental poison stones anyway. You can make it bleed. I don't know. That would be worthwhile. Probably not. This one.
If you walk with flame, take thee.
Uh-oh. You gave me a Titanite slab.
From the start of time, and even now, he devises new fiery arts. But, and so, the power of, and so, flame. Flame, I give you. From, and even, but, and so,
Okay.
be gone.
Sure. Sure, that makes about as much sense as anything else. Yeah, I suppose we got to do this then, don't we? An iron twin blade, and we do not need staff of Amana. Don't need most of these clothes. Don't even really need some of the. Well, rings are fine. Spells, I think we can get rid of most of these. Okay, I think we're okay. Doesn't make any sense. Let this. Yeah. I wish I could poison infuse it, but I can't. Well, I think because I killed the lady, I don't actually have to do anything here, so I don't know why I'm doing it. Yeah. this goes up to the lady. Okay, slightly brighter. Trying to maintain the level of illumination that they suggest. Even if it makes it harder for me. Whoops. Sorry. Forgot I did this. Why does this linger? Okay. Well, it didn't really get me anything. Well, now she sings, which is not quite lovely. What's that? Oh. Yeah, we did this already. I'm dead. Okay. That's okay. That's okay, because I don't have to go that way. But I don't actually know which way I'm supposed to be going, so we're just gonna kind of wing it. We're not going that way. We're gonna go up. And put our longsword back on. I think I need to go this way. I don't know why I'm killing this thing. There's no need for me to do so. Oh, no, he died. Okay. That was the entrance where I came in. No jumping. No, thank you. That's where the death horse was? Then there wasn't actually anything upstairs. Gotta figure out something. Alright. Let's try and push through the Shrine of Mana again. Hey, say something again. Bapa Booey, Bapa Booey? Is something not working? Is life terrible? I'm super quiet. Interesting. Really? Really? So my end is not showing super quiet. Huh. So I have mic Axe on max. Wonder if the new audio mixer messed something up. I'm gonna turn my game audio down a little bit. That's a good question. Baba Booey? I guess that was turning it to monitor, but that didn't seem to work. Oh, shit. Hold on. They're gonna break my armor if I let them sit there and do that. Alright, Huh. Alright. Great, let's troubleshoot this. Oh. Hold on. Properties. Yeah, it is... Is it good now? I mean, that's probably it. It also helps if I project a little. Let me move my microphone's placement a little, I guess. I need a microphone arm is what I need. So I tilted it upward now, so it's facing me. I might have just been talking quieter, too. Also, it's definitely, I guess, slightly different if I'm looking over here than when I'm looking here. Let me look. So I just updated OBS, and that might have affected some things. Let's see. Audio. Monitoring device. Huh. Okay. Maybe... I don't know. I don't know. That's interesting. There's got to be like a setting, right? Filters. Okay, I have noise suppression on. I don't know if that's affecting it. Bah. Bah. That seems to have been the same. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna worry about that. File things, audio. Don't need all that. Very interesting. I'm not sure what changed. Like, has it always been this way? Or is it different now? It should be using the blue snowball. Yeah, tapping the blue snowball causes audio, whereas tapping the webcam does not. Hmm. Hmm. Plug it in a little further. Maybe you have mom's hearing. Mom's hearing and dad's inability to watch anything with subtitles. So everything has to be like super loud during audio, and then they complain when the bass is too loud. And I'm like, well, what if we turned the subtitles on and then we would know what they were saying because we could read it, you know? And then they don't want to do that. And like I tried messing with the box, I guess, to their audio system. Dad never fully understands what it is I'm trying to tell him when I talk about it, right? Cuz like they had the when they still had Comcast, they had the cable box plugged into the like AV receiver and then the TV plugged into the AV receiver. So they could only get surround sound. Oops, my game got tired of waiting for me. So they would only get surround sound if they were using the cable box. And I was like, well, you have to plug the TV ARC port into the HDMI into the AV receiver's ARC port so that they can do audio relay channel instead of the way you're doing it. And he was like, no, you don't understand. There's a box that's separate from the TV. And I'm like, no, Dad, I understand. It's a Samsung frame. The box that you plug the inputs into runs on a wire that's separated from the like physical screen itself. I get that so that it can lay flat against a wall. What I'm telling you is that doesn't actually make a difference to what I'm trying to explain to you, which is that the HDMI port can go two ways. So your TV has an HDMI port specifically for sending audio to the AV receiver or receiving video depending on what you're doing, and it should work fine if you set it up and turn that on. But you know, they point, and I guess because they hired a guy to set it up, so like they kind of don't know where anything is. And I tried just turning the bass like down on their thing, like all the way down. It's the bass is still super loud. So I don't know. I'm gonna try and project so everything's louder. I don't know. I haven't gotten complaints before, so I have to assume Let's see. 3-band equalizer, compressor, expander, gain, invert polarity. I don't know what any of these things mean. I wish I did. Like, I'm trying to monitor on my end, but none of the monitoring is coming through. And I'm spending so much time. Oh, wait. It is coming through on my end. But it's super quiet. Actually, no, it's perfectly in sync. So it's not like offset by slightly. Alright, that's not going to do me any good. Settings? Mic aux is 100%. We're gonna downmix it to mono and see if that helps. Which shouldn't make too much of a difference. Wow, my game audio is on 2%. It's still so loud. That's fine. That's like I don't I just I don't know. Maybe okay. Maybe I have to restart OBS. I'm not sure. Let me try. Let me open my sound settings actually. I know, but it's bothering me now. Device properties. Okay. I just turned my mic volume. Oh, okay. Maybe it might have been I was just mumbling. It's hard to remember to project because projecting takes a little bit of effort. And so often like nobody's here. So it's like why would you put so much effort into speaking if it's going to I opened Windows volume settings. And apparently in Windows, my microphone was set to 94% for some reason, and I changed it to 100, and that seems to have made all the difference. So I don't know how that got changed. But that's what I did. That's what I changed, and that seems to have made a difference. So I don't know. Thought it was the OBS update, but maybe the OBS update changed my like Windows microphone setting for some reason. I don't know. Killed that one. Or a crappy Windows update. Well, I mean, I'm still on Windows 11. Not Windows 11, Windows 10. Despite... Like, part of me knows, like, no, you need to update or else issues, but, like... Oh, that... Yeah. Home theater PCs are cool. Plus, like, you know, you could run a media server off it, too. So that, like, in theory, you could run, like, I forgot what the big one was. It's like, now people don't say use Plex, they say use something else, but... then you can just use that to act... Cody's the big one. I think... I feel like it might have been something else, but there's no way I would ever, like, go far enough back into, like a social media feed to find it. I'm still running Plex. I just run it off of here. Yeah, that's what I'm excited for, is Steam OS and the new Steam machines. Damn it. Stop coming back on land. Oh, okay. There we go. I'm in. Yeah. Can't spend any money? Is this the one in, like, Pittsburgh-ish area? In Mom and Dad's neighborhood? Damn. How'd you get that? Did you get the one with the guy who killed himself? Oh, on the opposite end. I am well, Bafukagud. Thank you for joining us. Oh, that makes sense. Like, because you think not that far up, you have, like, that, like, pseudo Main Street area with, like, the rowish houses. I know, like, I still look at, like, Redfin Zillow emails sometimes. um, just because when I worked, well, when I worked at Warby Parker, because they were always opening new stores somewhere, so I would always, like, and you'd hear the announcement, you'd be like, hey, we got a store opening up in Arizona or something. I'd be like, oh, let me look at houses in Arizona, like, just in case I want to move there. Which Arizona is actually, like, weirdly, like, it was either Arizona or New Mexico. I think it was Albuquerque. I was like, I kind of want to move to Albuquerque because you look at all the houses and you're like, none of them have lawns. It's all like rocks and desert, like, typescaping. And I was like, that sounds awesome. Not having to, like, mow grass. So that was like on my, and plus, like, it's always warm. Like, I was like, I could live with that maybe. I'm gonna get a robot lawnmower. That sounds awesome. They sound expensive. I don't know. It depends on how much grass you have to mow too. I also, like, I'm sure they're advanced enough to handle, like, a lot of things. Part of me feels like it's got to be pretty flat or else it's never going to work. You know what I mean? Like, if it's a hill, like, it's just going to, like, tumble over a hill, or there's going to be, like, a steep slope in your property that just is never going to get mowed by the robot. Let's waste a butterfly so they can see where I'm going. Oh, cool. Oh, I forgot there were monsters here. Damn it. Damn it. I wasted all that time. Now I gotta fucking look up Shrine of Amana. Now I gotta figure out if I actually have to do this or not. No, next is the Undead Crypt. That's so annoying. I beat the boss only to frickin' like what am I doing? Just throw the knives at him. Only to like get killed in this. There's no bonfire at the defeated bosses like there is in Dark Souls 3. So now I'm like, now I have to fight my way through enemies just to get to the boss I already defeated so that I can find the bonfire after it. It's not like bad design or anything, it's just annoying design. Especially in like this version of Dark Souls 3. Let's see. I think my screen was brighter last time too. I wonder if Windows turned my HDR back on. I have to push this guy back far enough that he stops healing. And like he's clearly there to like stop me from doing this. Right? It's like, well, they won't sit here and shoot enemies over and over again if there's a guy there healing them. Yeah, I've also like I have like the area where mom and dad is on Zillow just to always look and say maybe I want to move there. But I don't think I really want to move there. Only cuz where I'm at has a lot of like governmental supports in place for children with autism and I'm close to like lots of places that offer stuff for that. Like, and I think I even looked it up. I was like, where are the best places to live if you have like children with autism? And it's like where I'm at is like up there. So I'm kind of stuck where I am for right now. Did you get an inspection first? Because like I would always be like a little skeptical, right? Like, okay. Which I know the inspection can't catch everything. Well, that's good. No one will have to drive like 2 hours to see you. Well, 4 hours, I should say. I still have to drive 2 hours to see you. Um, but I am coming up for Easter. Hmm. You mean like a real estate agent? Because, um, like USAA provided mine for like free. Like I did it through like not even the loan wasn't even. Oh, like not even the loan was through USA. And like I remember when I closed on the house, I like got a check like a week later and I was like, "Hey, what's this check for?" And I asked the guy, he said, "Oh, yeah, that's my real estate agent fee was incorporated in the closing of your loan, but that's like covered by US because you submitted through USAA, so like that got refunded to you." And I was like, "Oh, okay, sweet." See if there's anyone I'm like missing. So now I'm gonna run back here. And I also don't know if that's changed in the last 10 years. Like, they might not provide a real estate agent anymore. They might be like, you're on your own. Hmm. Yeah, I did my buyer agent, like, I did through USAA. And then. And again, that was 10 years ago. And it was only like. I think it was only like $400 or something, which in the scheme of like how much the house cost was like nothing. But he said, shit. Damn it. Yeah, I remember that. I remember you used him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember a lot about him. But to be fair, like Danielle wasn't really my friend, so that's cool. That's kind of like reminds me, I forget exactly what the drug is for. There's one like eye drug rep that always gets us like these really big like nice crab cakes from a place when he shows up at my work. And he comes every couple of months. And I think he used to be like anytime he came twice that week because he would want to meet two different doctors and they didn't work the same day, so he'd come on one day and then come a different day when the other doctor was there. And then he'd be like, "Yeah, here's crab cakes for the staff." But I think lately he said like they were reducing his like budget for that kind of thing, so he could only do one day the week he came. But still, like, it was pretty sweet. I mean, there's a restaurant near me that's like literally right next to the drive-in theater that has really good crab cakes. But like they're also like they're fucking expensive. So I like basically never go there. Yeah, well, that's the way to do it. But I don't know. Crabs are one of those things. It must have been like cheap food originally and then got expensive because I keep seeing memes and posts about that where it's like what used to be an expensive food then is now expensive, like lobster. Am I going to Stevie? Oh, is uh I don't. Oh, do you mean tomorrow? Because no, I wasn't planning on it. I did not RSVP that I was. It is very difficult to go anywhere, honestly. No, is it tomorrow or is it next weekend? I don't remember when it is. I said I was going up to mom and dad's for Easter, which is next week. And like that's my plan anyway. And I asked them what they were doing. Oh, you know what? I thought today was Saturday because I was streaming. I forgot today was Friday. I forgot I went to work today. That's how much I wanted to forget my work day. Yes, 2 days. That's where we're confused. No, I was not planning on going to Stevie's. I was like, I asked mom if she was doing anything on Easter, and she said maybe going to Jamie's. Yeah, I wish I could do that. I wish I could crash after coming home after work, but that's not how that works. Jamie got a puppy. That's fun. Puppies are fun. Puppies are really fun. I don't know. So my mother-in-law, like a few months ago, I want to say before Christmas, got like a purebred golden retriever puppy, even though she's like at least 70. And I was kind of a like, I would have told her like, what are you doing? So every once in a while, we're like taking care of this golden retriever puppy, and he's well behaved and everything. But the dog I had, I did not have for very long because it was either outside in the backyard or like in its crate all day when I wasn't around, and we couldn't keep doing that. I was like, this dog is not gonna like learn if you keep doing this. You got to let it out around, but it's hard to control a 80-pound pit mix and two autistic children. So we had to give that dog back. It was just like, this is not going to work out for us in the long run. And I hope that dog found like a good life. It also had some like prey drive issues that was like scaring the cats. The prey drive or the It was so funny with mom's new cat. Well, that's yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? that dog would have been a good dog for like you or oh god damn this fucking area. Sorry. Um, someone who had like lots of time or like the dog only had to deal with one person at a time. Like I could have spent lots and lots of time, but like some mornings it was like I'm taking the dog for a walk and I get like 10 minutes in the walk and then I get a phone call. Hey, she's screaming for daddy. You need to come home right now. And I'm like, I have to walk this dog. Like, are you going to walk her later? And it hit a point where it's like, yeah, we probably should not have gotten the dog, but they were doing free dog adoptions. So now we're waiting. Yeah, well that was the thing. I was just doing everything I could to burn out this dog's energy, but like I can't do it when I'm at work all day and it was not getting out to exercise when I wasn't around. So it just wasn't happening. Like we watched all the dog whisperers. Like I did the same thing. I was like, we got to watch a lot of dog whisper if we want this dog. So we're down to one cat. When that cat dies, we can assess if we want another, what other animal we want. Although, most likely we'll just get two cats. Cats are easier. Yeah. Dutch was great. Dutch, Dutch, like if you were asking me to rank like favorite dogs ever, like Dutch is in like top 5 easy. And the dog we adopted reminded me of Dutch. That's what we thought. And then I should have read the fine print more. So it's like, oh, you were giving her medicine to keep her from kennel stress. And that should have been a read between the lines of no, this dog's gonna get stressed if she's cooped up. But anyway, that's in the past. But I think we're like the de facto inheritors of this puppy. And then like my mother-in-law had to go to the hospital because she like fell because the dog like got excited and knocked her down. And I was like, I can take the dog for however long or whatever if that's what they want. But also like it was an expensive purebred puppy and it was like the guy my mother-in-law is living with like bought it for her and I was like, if he wants the dog, like he can have it. I was like, but also like your mom, my mother-in-law and the guy have to have a conversation of like, is this dog going to get everything he needs to be behaved, because we can't have her knocking down an old woman and hurting her. I don't know. If my kids liked dogs more, I would be more like gung-ho about getting one. But like even when they meet dogs, they're just like they're not interested. And I'm like, okay, well then if anything, they actively like avoid the dogs. But I don't know. That's the weirdness of my. Oh, do you need me to transplant him? Well, the weighted blankets should be in soon, and we can use those. Yeah, well, I noticed that. Um, okay. He's in his room. He's in his room. Oh no, you said he's in your bed. Our bed, okay. Okay. I'm unsure if that means I'm supposed to go upstairs and transplant him. I'm gonna give him a minute. She'll let me know. Do you have to turn phone off bedtime mode, though? In case she texts me. Yes, and my daughter's therapist was saying we should get her a weighted blanket, which I ordered them both weighted blankets. Part of their Easter present. It's supposed to help autistic kids sleep. And regular people. I should probably have my own weighted blanket at some point. You would just put your shield down. But also, like, I could just go over and fight you, you know? It wouldn't be hard. There we go. Hold on. God damn you, stupid fucking claw monsters. Alright. To put my headphones on so I can hear if something's happening. Oh, that's right. This is the way I want to go. Maybe. Yes, okay, this was the boss room. This boss is dead. So we can go this way. I have to remind myself to keep talking, too. I don't want to fall. Alright, well now I have to butterfly up again. Let me through. See, this is this shit. Get up. Alright. Will you not come down here and fight me? Are you stuck? I think we figured it out. Just gonna throw knives at this guy. This is boring. There we go. We'll let the poison take hold of him. There we go. Put this down into the catacombs. And I think we kill Velstadt. Bum, 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 bum. Ba, 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 ba. Alright. Drop her down, try up. Be wary of hole, fatty. Illusory wall ahead? Ah, you tricked me. Okay. Let's see. Okay, good. Oops. Yep, I forgot he shows up here. Yeah?
What drives you so to overcome your supposed curse? Life is beautiful. It enchants us to the point of obsession.
He has a lot of things to say.
Some are treated hopelessly of shadows, flesh and mind. One man lost his own body, but lingered on as a head.
Sounds like you. Do, 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 do. I don't know.
Once, the Lord of Light banished dark and all that stand from humanity.
Oh, we're good. Yeah, we're good, man. You don't gotta worry.
Are the roots of our world. Men are props in stated life, and no matter how tender, how explicit, alive will remain alive.
He's just talking at us.
Young Harlow, knowing this, do you still desire peace?
Do I desire peace? No.
Venric, the near true monarch, is here, and not far off.
OP, Am I OP? Am I op?
You, neither born with great wisdom grounded in my defense. What is it you seek? You cannot even say yourself.
There... What I kind of like about Dark Souls games, and I think this, like, Scholars of the First Sin kind of editions emphasize, and also just playing as, like, a Venture Brothers, like, antagonist, is, Dark Souls really makes me feel like I am a moron wandering through, like, things that are much bigger than I understand, right? In a sense that, like, you watch Venture Brothers and, like, there's all these big things going on by, like, very, like, smart or, like, maniacal crafting people, and then it's like you got the Venture Brothers themselves who are just kind of like idiots. And this game makes me feel that way. It makes me feel like I'm in a big thing. They're not that hard. Kept dying during... Well, that was Dark Souls 3, right? I mean, it really is. It's just roll, bumper, heavy attack. Yeah, the right bumper is a light attack. The right trigger is a heavy attack. Same thing with your left hand. Usually it's block. Left bumper to hold it to block, or you'll attack with it if it's a weapon, and then right trigger will use its secondary. A lot of people don't. A lot of people will tell you not to lock onto the target because it limits like how easily you can move. So a lot of people who are really good, like, they will not lock on. It's one of the things I liked about the Steam controller, or even controllers with bumper buttons, is so like with this button, even though there's like a little bit of an input delay using the bumper, is I can have free control of the camera while still being able to roll. And like, if you read the glowing signs on the ground, they do tell you like controls. But there's often stuff you miss. I remember I knew someone who like really liked Slay the Spire. The first one. It looks fun. It's interesting to think how like popular deck building games are sometimes. Just because, so like I feel like with I was playing deck building games with your friends before they were like a big thing. And now like deck building roguelite's one of those genres. And it's like, if you're good at like basic card game theory, it's pretty easy. Was it Ascension or was it called Descendant? I can't remember now. That's like the original, right? You had to buy, and then you were trying to get to the point where your deck would just play everything in it by itself, and then you'd win. Dominion. That's what it was called. I remember Dominion. I remember Twilight Imperium 3. And then there were lots of little ones we played that I remember being fun. Oh, this guy might not be poisonable. Alright, plan B. Settlers of Catan, I remember doing a lot. I think you have all of my Settlers of Catans. Like, I had Settlers in all the expansions, and I don't think I ever took them with me when I left. Or a lot of them might have been at Mom and Dad's, too. Like, at the house in Virginia. Well, you know, it's not like I was like playing with them. You know, I have my fair share of games. Oh, you left most of your magic cards. Weren't those valuable though? I guess you were like in a hurry, but still. Oh wait, it's the bonfire. That sucks. All right. Let's kill this guy before I get. Alright. It was too much to move. Damn. I mean, would have helped you get stuff. But it was a... I mean, it was... I'm sure it was a rough time, just like in general. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's great. You're closing on one now. Crazy. I've been living around for 3.5 years. Yeah, that was... Oh yeah, because it was mom and dad's, and then... I'm gonna human up, because this says ally ahead. Oh. Well. Devotee Scarlet. It's dead. Well, here we are. In the future, I guess. So. Nope. Oh. I mean, should I not be doing that? Oh. I can turn it off. It's the restream bot has been like does it automatically. I could probably turn it off. Just kick it from the Discord. I forgot about that. I don't know why I integrated it that way. I guess in theory you could be in oh. This guy is mad at me. Or just delete everything. Actually, I could do that. Oh, that guy killed me. He got mad because because I had to turn the because I had the torch on. Let me. Maybe I can do that real quick. Hold on. Let me do this. So I can add it to the restream block list. I don't want to do that. I just want to hide him. I mean, in theory, my chat also appears on screen, so any archived video is going to show up too. Someone could go through and, like, read it. Where's my Discord? Oh, I don't even have Discord open, PC side. Alright. Let's go over here. Oops. Discord. Discord. Only thing I wish I had gotten there soon enough to rescue from mom and dad's was when they moved from Virginia was the delete, delete, delete. If I can I wonder if I can ban. I don't know. I never grabbed the box of handhelds. You had it and you never gave it to me. So I just you know, I don't remember getting it. Are you sure? Did you? I don't remember that. I don't remember that. I have no idea where that is. I remember carrying it from your curb where I park. It's in my house. Well, it must be. Wherever it is, I have no idea. No. I think the very maybe I did sell other, like, retro games, like, early pandemic, to buy what is my, like, second monitor. So I bought a 4K 60 FPS monitor with the money. I mean, if you're not using them, and, like, mine were mostly DS and some GameCube games, which I do have, but the handheld Pokemon games are definitely worth something. Okay. This space is so fucking dark. I know, like, if I wanted to be... If I wanted to be neat, I could, like try and mod the systems. Because I know there are people who take old Game Boys and put, like, backlit IPS screens and stuff. Oh. This guy is not going to deal with me anymore. So that sucks. Light my torch off this torch? No. So we're gonna do this way. Yeah, but a lot of them also put, they, like, replace the the batteries in them, the like with a rechargeable lithium cell in place of the like double A's. Which I think is also because like power. Like I'm sure I could get it, like I could mod it and get it to work. Um this place sucks. So I'm just gonna turn the brightness all the way up and deal with the fact that it's not as the developer intended. Because I had a teal Game Boy Color. And, like, even if nothing else, like, the shells are still usable. But really, it's, like, the shell and, like, the motherboard, especially having, like, the motherboard in an OG system, so you know it runs them faithfully. But I'm also not... I'm not worried about doing that because I soft modded my 3DS, which I had, and that's, like, super easy to do. And that... Doing that let me, like, it can run Game Boy Color games, like, no problem. So I can just download Game Boy Color game ROMs and run them on my 3DS to get, like, a handheld experience. I don't think there's anything, like, specific about the Game Boy Color hardware that I need unless I really wanted to play, like, old Pokemon games and, like, do link cable trading with people. But even then, the thing I wish the most that I had been able to save before Mom and Dad moved was the Dreamcast. That's, of everything that was ever there, I think that was the most valuable. It was yours. Like I said, I don't know what happened to it. I remember I said, oh, save the retro games, I'd love them. But then, by the time I got there, like, all they had was, like, Xbox 360, like, Guitar Hero controllers. And I was like, I don't... Which, those might even have been valuable, I should have saved them, but I was like, this isn't anything that people want. Like, not in, like, yeah. Crazy Taxi, Seaman. You're thinking Seaman. And, like, at one point you had Sonic Adventure and Sonic Shuffle, but then I could never find them again. There's also, but they might have been long gone. There were, I swear they had some Nintendo 64 games, like cartridges, that I should have saved. I think I only have one Nintendo 64 cartridge in my house, and that is my copy of Majora's Mask with the holographic front. Well, so I remember I was with you when you bought it. You bought it used, and I mentioned Sonic Shuffle because, like, maybe like a couple years before I had played it at the Epcot Center at Disney World, and I said, oh, Sonic Shuffle, that's like Sonic Mario Party. So you went, all right, sure, whatever, and got that with it because they were, like, so cheap because nobody wanted them. They also, like, broke pretty easily, from what I'm understanding. But that's okay, because I have all these other systems to mod. I received 100 messages today. They might be. I'm not sure. I would have to double check. That's not terrible. It's on the high side, but it's not awful. I want to soft mod my Wii U. It's between modding my Wii U or modding my PS3. And the difference is, I think, the PS2 does a the PS3 does a good job of playing PS2 ISOs. In addition to, you know, backed up. What happened to your Wii U? Or did you leave that in your house? Yeah. Yeah, Wii's and Wii U's are nice. And I think they're... Ooh. Yeah, because I think the Wii U, especially now that the, like, eShop has shut down, it is very easy to soft mod. So I think all you need is, like, an SD card with, like, 32 gigabytes of storage, which is, like, a $5 SD card or something. And you just have to format it to FAT52, and then most of them, I think, are, like, web-based. So all you have to do is, like, go to the specific website, and you can... it does all the work for you to install the custom firmware. And then from that, you can run the homebrew applications. And one of the things I think is cool about the Wii U is that the Wii U can run GameCube games natively because the Wii could run GameCube games natively. And the Wii U has, like, the same processor as the Wii. The only thing is the Wii U can't read GameCube discs, so you have to homebrew it so that you can then put the GameCube ISOs on there, the disc images, and then you can play them. And then you can play GameCube games. Which, I guess if you get a Switch 2, you can get... They have GameCube, like, for Switch Online. But I imagine the Wii U would be better, especially if you had a good CRT, because the Wii U still had component output, I think. So if you had a component-capable CRT, you could output and then play. Or even just use the Wii U so you can play it on, like, a modern television with HDMI. Because the Wii didn't have HDMI. But the PS3, you know, you can play PS3 games. I think you could even... Like, there might be, like, fan servers for Fat Princess. I don't know if there's still, like, a Fat Princess community. I know there's some indie that was, like, not Fat Princess, but was, like, definitely designed to be Fat Princess. And even if it's a newer PS3 that can't read PS2 discs, most of them still... Like, you have the official PlayStation emulator that'll play PlayStation 2 discs. Or that'll run PlayStation 2, like, ISOs. So you can load a PS2 ISO into... You can load up a PS2 ISO into a PS3 and play it, although the compatibility is... Like, I was reading through the compatibility list and it was iffy. And some things are, it's like, Silent Hill 2 doesn't work well on it. But then there's lots of, like, obscure PS2 games that are hard to find. Alright. I'm gonna kill this guy, I guess. Unless he's, like, okay with me now. Nope. There we go. Fat goblins. He might not be poisonable. Oh, damn it, he got me. Now I gotta look up DS2 unaggro. No. Unaggro. No, stop correcting me. Tomb guy. Reborn Nagadine. Blah blah blah. Oh, he is immune to poison. Approached with a light source, he will permanently become hostile and unsummonable. Use Cromwell to pardon your sins, he will become non-hostile again. Now who's Cromwell? He can be found in Brightstone Cove Testora. Chapel threshold towards the chapel. Okay. All right. Well, let's do this then. Chapel threshold. Oh, to turn off bedtime mode. Back towards the chapel. Oh. Wait. No, I don't need Ray-Ban sunglasses right now. Extra life. Small alcoves to the left and right of the entrance. On the right, you will find a ladder. Ah, there we go. I did buy a few Steam games from the spring sale. Mostly small indie titles. And then I think GOG is having a sale right now. The only thing I want to buy from there is Silent Hill 4. Because it's a port of the PS2 version, and it's like $3 or something.
Something seems to be bothering you. Yes, yes, I can. You have doubts. I regret. Together.
You know what, though? I'm gonna need souls to do this.
But now, you
Ask for pardon. Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of games that I'm just like, I'm not paying full price for that.
May your
Sell some armor, you sell some rings. Sells some of these, he sells some spells.
anyone can be, no matter. Surely. We mustn't.
I'm not familiar with those ones. I don't know. One of the things I like about excuse me, GOG is they do the thing where they'll port old games. So you like they'll hold polls, be like, which old game do you want to support? And I assume like they have enough connections with like the developers. They're like, hey, can you send us all your like source code, and we'll make a PC version and put it on GOG, and you don't have to do anything. I don't know. I don't know exactly how it works, but it seems to work. Where are we going? What are we doing? Going back to the Undead Crypt. Alright, I gotta put my poison butterfly wings back on. Yeah, this is fine. Even with max brightness, this place is hard to see in. Part of it is I changed how my desk was oriented in my basement. So the fluorescent, or the tube light, I should say, I guess it's an LED tube. I put LED tubes in there. It's like going right at me, so I get like a lot of glare coming at me. Because if I like do this and just block that, then it does become like easier to see. Then kill this guy because the light will upset that guy. Yeah, but then people couldn't see my face as well. I also like I don't know if I have a hat in here. Like, I'm sure there's a hat somewhere in my house. But, like, I don't know. I don't know where it is. Alright. Alright. Welcome to the party, pal. Okay. Like, if I do this, it would become, and then I'd hide all my beautiful hair. We can walk past this guy. Hopefully.
Human, do not produce light.
I won't. We did lights. I don't actually know who that guy is. He must be a regular enemy because... Let me word ahead. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I woke up the dead. God, I hate... This is part of the stuff from Dark Souls 2 that I just, like, I hate it. I hate it. It is the worst. Because Dark Souls 2 is different from Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3 in that it has a system where if you kill an enemy over and over again, it stops respawning eventually. And then it feels a little bit like in Dark Souls, in the Scholars of the First Sin, which was the one they had updated for quote unquote next gen consoles, that they leaned into that too heavily, so you just have way too many like hordes of enemies. I have been going for almost 2 hours, so we're gonna take a quick break. Maybe get some water. Maybe we'll get more coffee. I don't know. Probably a little bit of both. Maybe I'll see if there's a hat lying around. And then we can go about our business. All right, I'm gonna mute myself. we're back. Turn that off. Take a sip of coffee. Just keep pushing through, I guess. Oops. There we go. Come on. Come on, you piece of shit. Since... Oops. Like, it makes the most sense to just kill them one at a time. There we go. Much better. I'll leave the lurk on. I'm heading out. I'm falling asleep at my desk. Yeah, I'll see you Easter weekend. That'll be fun. Alright. Now it is just me and my intrusive thoughts.
Human light.
I'm not gonna produce light. Calm down. There's a treasure chest. Does this do something? The soul vessel. Which is not like a small thing, but still. What is this? Oh. Light is revealed. The shadows rise. Oh. Whoops. I don't know what I did. It clearly wasn't a good thing. Welcome back. Buff, 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 good. Oh. I've been here. I know you have. But sometimes you're not saying anything. And that's okay. There we go. We got some spice. Why do you have to be quiet? Who is watching you? What is it you are afraid of? You're busy dealing with something. Fair enough. I hope it goes well for you. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. Let's do this. Keep talking. I mean, if I wanted to play undistracted, I just wouldn't stream, you know what I mean? The chat is as much a part of the experience for me as it is for anyone else. Okay, I apparently summoned like 10 NPC invaders. Well, it's just my brother. He likes to hang out. He's supportive like that. More or less, yeah. Alright, let's see. Does this work? Nope. Longsword time. Alright, let's see. Ooh. Alright. Oh. Alright. Fragrant Branch of Yore is always good. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Oh shit. There we go. Skeptic Spice really miss seeing your armpit. Well, might not be an armpit night tonight. I'm sweating. Not quite. It was pretty cool out.
Do not produce light,
Yeah, we're kind of past that.
and all those who bear it are unwelcome in this place.
It lit all the lights. Alright. There's that guy. there's a guy climbing up the ladder to come get to me. There he comes. No, I don't think we're showing armpits. First one was free. Maybe not tonight. Sorry to disappoint. Let's have hopped down. Maybe we... Text message. I mean, I'm sorry. Do you want to talk about what's going on in your life? Can't just be showing off my armpits to anyone. Let's go over here. Up. Well, I died. Anyway. There's that. Also, isn't your profile picture, like, with a Saudi Arabian man? Like, that does change the relationship a little bit. Putting against my body in bed. I mean, I believe you, I suppose. No, I'm wearing like them. I do like that outfit. How did you even find my stream? I guess that's the other question, too. There's a lot of questions about where you came from that have no answers. Friendshipped you. It's still like a man with a beard, though, right? You're random. Okay, I mean, fair enough. Still broke it. Just stop by. I feel you're hot and I like your top. Fair, I guess. That's a strange experience for me. Don't get a lot of people stopping by feeling I'm hot, you know what I mean? It's okay. It's the internet. I'm sure I've heard worse. I really miss you all the time. I mean, I'm sorry. See a beautiful beard. Well, I mean, it'll grow back eventually. Wish I can play with you in your chest.
Light, and all those who bear it are unwelcome in this place.
Do that, so we're not going to. Oh, there he comes. I'll take your word for it. Is my nipples sensitive? That's a personal question. I mean, aren't everyone's, you know? I mean, probably. Don't know if I want a Saudi Arabian man playing with my nipples. Is it going to make my feelings good? I mean, probably. I don't know. It's a loaded question. Not from Saudi Arabia, sorry. I mean, really, a man from anywhere. You know what I mean? From Spain. Okay. I mean, even... Don't know if I want a young man from Spain playing with my nipples either. And that's the curse of being straight, I guess. Your friend is from Saudi Arabia. That's right. You said that. Yes, I know you are straight. Okay. Heart. Sorry to disappoint. I mean, you know. You can be anything you want in your dreams. Those are your dreams, and don't let anyone take them away from you. Really cute and fiery. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. There we go. Why do weapons break so much in Dark Souls 2? Do anything you want me to. Other than be a girl, I guess. Makes you happy and excited. That's a lot. Over here. Over here. Over here. Is this the same shirt? I guess it is. From the other day. We only own... I think I have one... Yeah, I have one button left on the polo. Oh. Unless you have a private jet. I mean, it's not that impressive a chest. Don't get yourself too hot and bothered. Nope, nope, nope. This guy is not going over there. I mean, it sounds wonderful, I suppose. Oops. Shit. And I died. Yes, I'm sure that would be very entertaining. I'm sure somewhere in Spain is someone like me for you. Who is into the idea of young Spanish men. Lavishing him with attention. Ugh. There we go. About as far back as I'm going. Let's see. Yeah. And then this guy. I'm not. I don't consider myself sexy. I've never considered myself sexy. I have not. I'm not the kind of person who considers himself to have sex appeal. Okay, I can't get past there, so I'm not going to worry about him for right now. I'll take your word for it. There we go. Here we go. Ah, this way. My belly is bigger than I would like it to be. It is certainly a gut. Like, I need to lose weight. It's a smooth and silky stones. Secret ahead, therefore try use torch. You're funny.
Countless dead, light. I am a finito. This task was granted to me. Countless, some are rich. Did you come? You will find many, but they rare. Perhaps in the past, humans were one with the dark.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Might he
Fat pad, I guess, would be a term for it.
this place is death. Tell me what.
When your gesture. Encounter attacks and damage is taken. See, that sounds great. Dark arrows. Jeez. God, everyone in Dark Souls 2 gets so mad at you if you don't like, buy their shit. No, I don't think we're gonna do that. Maybe for the ladies.
I am a finite. This top count
But
someone.
don't see a lot of ladies asking for that. You're only 195 pounds. Not right now. I put my butterfly outfit back on. We can stand up for a little bit. There you go. Give you side profile. What am I doing? Do I have no shame? Apparently not. All right, back to work. Let's see. Blades, steel protection. Okay. Yeah, let's go on. Well, hopefully your day is a little better now. Hello, Metnology. Welcome to... God, whatever's going on. So far, it's been me unbuttoning my shirt and standing up to show off my belly. Actually, there was more stuff going on, but that's about the gist of it. How's your night going? We are in the... I forgot the name. I want to say it's called the Royal Tomb. I remember not liking this place. I'm being very happy to get out of it. Alright. That's there. Let's just start to ask her two things I enjoy. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. And it's one of those things, like, you have depression, so you do something or so, like, and they tell you, like, well, do something you enjoy, that'll help engage. Yeah? Oh, do you need me to transplant him? Okay. Yeah, we'll put some blanketed weights. Let me make sure this guy stops trying to kill me first. Let's see. Stormward Bone. Let me put on the Be Right Backs. gonna do. And we're back. Alright. Anyway. I'm glad you enjoyed the view, and I'm sorry, Matnology, if you're struggling a little bit to get the energy and focus to do the things you want to do. Never stop taking care of your belly. Well, taking care of it means like losing weight too, you know what I mean? Let's see. Let's go to Majula real quick. Let's see. Do not lose weight. You are perfect. Well, I want to be like a little healthier. See, that uses petrified dragon. It gives so much poison though. We'll look into that. Okay.
I'll be around.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you're into, I suppose. Oh, you. Probably need to burn some souls here. there a prisoner's chain in Dark Souls 2? I gotta look it up. DS2 prisoners. Hmm? Let's see. Soul of Lost Sinner. That's what we're trying to look into. Just don't go crazy. I'm not gonna go crazy. Not today, anyway. That's it. It doesn't do anything. So just don't go crazy. Step by step. I don't know what that means. Let's see. We're gonna use all our souls here. So we don't need the Dragon Rider soul. Don't really need the soul of the Lost Sinner. Scorpion is Najka. Alright, man. Whatever you're into. You have to go talk to Smooth and Silky.
Hello again.
Said if you were a lady, maybe, but you are not my cup of tea, as they like to say.
I'm always here.
You've been long. Well,
Do you have anything else? Alright. Get 10 of these. Actually, I'm gonna buy your poison stones also.
visit me again. Whenever.
You would.
Yeah, no one has Titanite chunks. Need 4 to get Mithra's Bent Blade, although... do that. Yeah. Makes
I'll be
sense.
around.
I think she has outfits. But not the Sinner's outfit. Okay. Life gems, though.
Lonely.
Yeah. Lowly times. Alright. Am somebody's fantasy, apparently. Good for them. Good for you. I mean, I believe you, but, you know, you're not really my type. What is my size? Yeah, we're not We're not answering that question. You know, average, I guess. Stone, Dark Knight Stone, Bolt Stone. We're getting some good items. Twinkling Titanite's actually pretty good. Oh, a Titanite chunk. That might be good, actually. Ba-bum. Bum, 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 bum. Gonna reinforce weapons, maybe.
What? I'll be around.
Talk to you
Bearer of until
about leveling up. And then this guy had good items, right?
Come just. Well, you just find it. Hey, don't.
Just lacerating knives, which we're not going to use.
Here you are, my friend.
May lose scimitar.
Don't look so glum. You're hopeless, I tell you. You wouldn't believe. I thought. Oh. That gave an. I swear. Cops. Oh. Anybody? What's. Oh, yeah. Not built by the tomb. And there's. Hell.
I mean,
Cheers for that.
might be somebody else in here. I don't know. What is this? Scimitar. It's a curved sword. Treasure jewels embedded in the hilt. Yeah. I understand it's just you. It's like, you know, like my women with large breasts. I don't know if that's something you have. Okay. Sure, sure. Alright, we used up all our seeds. We're gonna go talk to this lady now. Actually, where do I mean, sure, we're fine. All good. Let's see here. DS2 poison arrows. Do not look to your screen like that. Your eyes. What's wrong with my eyes? Oh. Now we're into my eyes. We've reached 100 messages today again. Righty. We're gonna buy fire bombs.
Thank
And we're gonna human up. Actually, everything in you. That feels hard to believe. I mean, I have no choice but to take you at your word and believe you, right? I'm gonna sip some coffee, though. Alright. I'll keep the bow for right now. I do want my... Yeah, we want our club. We are going to be bashing some skulls. There we go. Just gotta be careful. If I hit, would love rubbing your belly. That's what I gotta do. Well, it's not that hairy. The hair that's there is light colored and it's not particularly thick. I mean, it's not smooth, but it's not, you know, it's not that, you know, I'm not a bear. Pun intended. Makes me feel really thirsty. I mean, usually I'd suggest water for that.
Human, do not produce light.
Okay, complaints about light. You can feed me some water. Do you feed water? I mean, water's just good for you in general, you know? Nope. Shit. Wait, I don't think... You mean your water? No. No. A lot of... Is that what you do, Devotee Scarlet? You come in here and ring all the bells? Yeah, we're not doing no water sports. That's a little... That would be too much even if you were a young lady. The like I said, even if we met in person, you would be sorely disappointed by the lack of recip yeah, reciprocity. Can never figure out the exact word. Just because, again, you know, I'm straight, so I'm sure as like attractive a young man as you are, just don't feel that way towards you. Be wary of number one. I mean, yeah, but I'm just not, you know, that's, you know, our parts are incompatible with each other. I mean, well, like I said, I'm not going to be into it because you're not someone I would be sexually attracted to, you know? PC's taking care of that. Oh, yeah, we are dropping down. That's right. Can I do it for fun? Well, it's not fun for me, you know? It's okay. You know, it's just part of life. I'm sure there's lots of people who look like me. I mean, I appreciate that. Even your personality. I mean, it's rare that I'm um yeah, I mean, it sucks. And I'm sorry. I truly am. I hope you do meet. Yeah, don't we all? Unfortunately, that's just not who I am. Somewhere is, I'm sure, someone who looks and acts like me who is. And I hope you find that person. Oh, wait. Gotta be careful. Merde Daddy is always something best. I'm watching his stream, but he is feeling shy. I'm sorry. There we go. We got him. Yeah. I'm sorry, it's just not my thing. Alright. Maybe when the stream's over. Ooh. Can't be giving away all my secrets now. There we go. You get him, Phantom? There we go. I mean, it's not really making me hard. Distracting a little bit, but or so. King's Ring. That's the one I need. Probably lets me do. Again, if you were a lady, maybe. But alas, It is not in the cards.
Use it to gain passage and venture to the far east. Bearer of the curse. If you are, then one day you will, without really knowing why.
I mean, you know, it sounds like a hot scenario. Is there a bonfire here? Should be. You keep pushing me away, but I can't let go. Oh, man. What are we gonna do with you? Guess we'll deal with this guy first. The more I push you away, the more you just keep coming back. What do you have going on? I'm sure the right person would find it feeling great, but that person's not me. There was a bonfire here. I might be wrong. Don't want to lose all my souls either. I'm not gonna shoot it anyway. Uh, like, again, we're not really shooting off. You know what I mean? Again, you are not my type. I'm not sure that I would. You know, I'm okay. We're getting a little weird here. Little too much. Maybe we dial it back a little bit. Do have life gems, so that's good. Some throwing knives. It's okay, man. I get it. You get excited. I'm flattered. So, you know, it's okay. You don't have to apologize for being who you are. It's quite all right. There we go. Oops. Use my Elizabeth mushroom. Alright. There's a lot going on. I really just wanted a bonfire without having to run all the way over here, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I could have sworn there was a Velstadt bonfire. I'm gonna look it up real quick. With respawning hollows. Alright. Alright, I have the souls, so why don't I take my bone? I'm gonna have to use this ring to go through some doors. So first is gonna be Majula. Oh, there's my woman.
Bearer of the until
Let's talk to you. I need Titanite chunks. Mace of the Instant. That's not what I want. When it's time to go. It's not time to, well, there. Fine. Why not? You have a little bit of peek at my skin tags here. Nice little scratch. There we go. Hopefully that'll keep you sated for a little bit. Let's see. Alright, let's upgrade this whip, even though I'm not really using it.
I'll be around if you...
And do you sell Titanite chunks yet?
well,
Do. What are all these things you sell?
visit me again.
These are souls. I've been going. It's only been about 3 hours. Because I started a little later than normal. Which isn't really a big deal. Sword is +10. We don't have the chunks for that, but that's okay.
I'll be around if you make it. What? I'll be around.
Buy some Titanite shards.
Visit me again.
Go over. Might as well reinforce this hat since I'm wearing it.
I'll be around.
Gotta put some of these things. We don't need this scimitar. We don't need this trident. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need these. Alright. So that's good. She, if I remember correctly, doesn't have anything I need.
You've been well.
Yeah, because the twinkling. Oh, you have petrified dragon bones too. To keep that in mind.
No interest.
Alright, let's see. Our weapons are fully upgraded. More or less. I can darken the screen until dragon is invisible, which is here. My favorite bear, Daddy. I wouldn't really call myself a bear, but whatever makes you happy. Do I have... I just have a smooth and silky stone. We're not going to use that. Instead, we're going to put our butterfly outfit back on. That's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to go to... I'm the boss. Apparently. This one's scopes. Where's approach? No. Shaded woods. This is where I want to go. I like don't. Well, thank you. What's up? Oh, the polo? Yeah, I mean, that's about as much as it goes. I want the ruined fork road. Look, when the summertime hits and it gets kind of warm, you know, there's a good chance I'll be wearing a tank top to stream. But for right now, it's not quite that warm out. mean, okay. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat. And under your fat pad. I'm not really proud of my fat pad. If anything, I'd like to lose some weight, build some muscle, get rid of it, you know? But that would involve more effort. My fat pad? Not really. Or under the fat pad? I have 6 abs. That's awesome. I mean, good for you. That's great. Wish I could have that for myself. Yeah, I don't. And I should. I at least need to get some walks in more so that I can lose some weight. Tone up. Get myself healthier. We killed that guy already. Do I shave? No, I don't shave any of my body hair. It's all hairy. Thought you were gonna say that. Like, would it have been quote unquote perfect, you know, no matter which answer I gave? This is Aldia's keep. Aldia's the one who keeps exploding out of the ground. Oh, other armpit? Oh, the left armpit? Give me a second. Yeah, I mean, this one, I mean, again, you got tufts of hair. It's red. I think, yeah, well, no, there's no skin tag on this one. You got flabby arms. Let's see. Ring skull. This one's stuffy. That's a mimic. I don't think it smells that nice. It smells normal, I think. Run away from that guy. Top off. Run. Your nipples is not hairy. There's I mean, there's a little bit of hair like around it, but the nipple itself isn't. You're clever. No. Let's see. Where are we going? Well, yeah, kill these dogs. Yeah, that's not happening. Oh! Damn it. They petrified me. You know, you gotta save up your channel points for that. Make sure you hit those buttons that you regularly hit to get the bonus points. I don't know if following, subscribing gives you more channel points or not. You always make me hard. Well, thanks, I guess. You know, good to know, I guess. I should finish my coffee. Let's, you know, it's good you get something out of this stream. My lips is cute. Thanks? Never heard that one before. Drink. It seems weird because you're this young fit man in Spain. You know, world's got to be your oyster for men like me. You know, why this one? Why me? Who knows? Alright. You know what? I have the humanphagy. Let's just use it. You know what? There. We don't know. We have no idea what attracts us to another person. So I won't even argue with that. I mean, you haven't tried to sell me anything or get me to click a suspicious link, so... Do you want my bow for this? Don't do harming controlling you. Yeah, no, I figured. So it just appear to be genuine. Takes care of them. No. You can't see my nipples. I'm sorry. No, it's not happening. I understand that. And it's not happening. Not tonight. You know, maybe we'll hit there one day. Wish you on top of me. I'm sure you do, but it's not, you know, it's not a feminine body. It's not what my body wants, unfortunately. Feel your belly. Against the wall. You said, man, if you were a Spanish señorita, maybe I'd take you up on the offer, but you're just not what I'm looking for. I don't know if I would make you smell and lick my armpit. That seems a little unnecessary. Not the make you smell my armpits type. I'm not that freaky. It's down here. Oh, that summons the dark spirit. That's right. I shouldn't have done that. Again, you were nice, a senorita.
By the very gods, you've really done it. By the very gods, you've really done it.
No, I get that. I get it's just us, but you know, I like the ladies. Guy's upset. I'll lean back a little. That's about as much as you're getting. Apparently that lever was not what I was supposed to activate. It's about as much as you're gonna get. Actually, I should lean back. It's less on my tailbone. Okay. Apparently that guy didn't know I was there. Emerge. I know you do. I have repair powder. I have one more repair powder. Can I flex my belly? I can kind of make it roll a little bit. Probably the best you're gonna get. Okay. This is also glue it. I am not hard. Again, because you are not female. Can I look at your package? No. No, that is denied. No. No. Making me so thirsty. Well, can't say I've ever been told that before. Here we go. looking at your package. Can't really see it under the desk, but it goes up. Get there pretty easily. To take care of it. I mean, I took care of it pre-stream, so I think I'm okay. You are not setting. Back to wheelchair. All right, I'm supposed to lean back. Okay. Fun times. All right, let me project into the microphone so that everyone can hear me. Don't have any butterfly moths. Da, 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 da. Okay. Just trying to make sure the microphone still hears me. I don't know if killing that thing actually gets me anywhere. So I can't remember if you have to fight the giant bone dragon. This part that goes up. I mean, the vibration is on. But it's not like Dark Souls 2 vibrates that much. It's not like it's directly on me or anything. It's just holding the controller around in my lap, I guess. Does this do something? Adjust your package up against your belly. Yeah, no, I get the general, the gist of it. So now I can't see anything. Oh, maybe this will work. Don't want to break my reinforced club, so we'll switch to the long sword. I don't know what these monsters are screaming about. Alright, let's see. This is a door. Boom. There's lockstone. It's growing. Not when I stare at it. There it is. I stare at it and just acknowledging its existence. Excuse me, guy. It keeps telling me not to light these. You need to unzip your pants. They're actually sweatpants. Technically they're sweat shorts. So there's no real unzipping. No. No, we're gonna keep our pants on today. There we go. It's under the desk. I understand that. But we're still keeping our pants on. I gotta look at my game too. There we go. I know. I'm too close. I gotta go. I know. That's what we're looking for. This is lit. Go back this way. No, we're not moving our hips. We're gonna pull the ring. We can't light the wall sconces. But we can light some of these torches over here that we're not. So, I suppose. Alright. Not doing that. No more. We are gonna keep backstabbing this guy over and over again, though. Certainly, we're getting somewhere. Though he, for the life of him, will not get poisoned. We gotta light a torch. We gotta run downstairs and light the other one. We gotta play our game. Oh, there he is. I mean, still. Just not my type, really. Getting too late. No one is up. Yeah. Probably in a little bit we're gonna end stream. This might be a good place to stop, I think. Whoa. Till next time. Do a nice big stretch. We will quit. It is, yeah, not the longest stream in the world, but there's always tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, maybe I'll do something different. Maybe I'll stream a different game. I'm not sure. Now I got the hiccups. Um. Oh, apparently. Yeah. Um. Sorry, man. I think that's it for me for tonight. Good luck with what you're doing here.